talk about our coverage of the crisis in Sagamu area of Ogun State earlier today, aftermath protests as regards the Naira scarcity. We're joined now by Abimbola Oyeyemi, who is the first PPRO in Ogun State. DSP Oyeyemi, talk to us about what really transpired earlier today. First PPRO Ogun State Command, if you can hear me, what happened earlier today in Sagamu?
Thank you very much. The situation in Sagamu today is a very unfortunate one. We woke up just to realize that some hoodlums have started protesting in Sagamu. I call them hoodlums because any right-thinking person who is protesting for just cause will not embark on vandalization of banks and financial institutions. This hoodlum went to about 10 banks, set them ablaze. They set First Bank ablaze, Access Bank, and some other banks. The Commissioner of Police, CP Frank Kimba, who personally lead the operation into the town, ensured that normalcy returning into the town. And as I'm talking to you now, not less than 30 suspects has been arrested. These suspects were arrested right inside the bank where they were looting the bank. So the Commissioner of Police had directed that they should be taken to State Criminal Investigation Department for further investigation and diligent prosecution. And as I'm talking to you now, teams of policemen have been in place there, as well as a team of military personnel. They are right there at Sagamu for continuation of the monitoring. We are not going to leave anything unturned in order to make sure that those hoodlums who perpetrated this heinous act were brought to book. The commanders earlier warned that parents will call their wards to order because all this type of action will only aggravate the already tensed situation. Now, what those people embarked upon today, the community is going to be worse off for it. Because as it is now, I doubt if there's going to be anything like banking activity in that community in the next 6 months.
What is the extent of damage on these banks that you're talking about?
They were seriously damaged. They were seriously damaged. Banks like Union Bank, First Bank, Zenith Bank, Sterling Bank, Polaris Bank, because all these banks were situated along the same route. They are on the same route. They are very close to each other. And these hoodlums went there. And when you go there, you will know that this is not a protest, but an organized crime. Because when you are protesting and you are forcing yourself into the strong room of the bank, when you are protesting and you are going into the bank, looting the bank, removing air condition, removing fridge, removing all sorts of things from the bank, it's no longer a protest. It's more or less like armed robbery. It's an organized crime. And it should not be encouraged.
Talk to us about exactly what's being done such that security operatives like the police are not just reacting after such crime. For instance, this is not the first protest in Ogun State as regards the Naira scarcity.
We have commenced engagement with the stakeholders in Sagamu. We have embarked on a consultation with who is who in Sagamu. We are today in the palace of Akarigo of Remo and the Elekwe of Ekwe in Sagamu, Ewusi of Makun. All of them, the Commissioner of Police met with all of them today, including the youth.
We may have lost connection with Abiombola Oyeyemi, first PPRO Ogun State Command. It seems to be back. Please go ahead. You were talking about efforts of the police to become more proactive in matters like this.
Orders in Sagamu. We have met, the Commissioner of Police has met with the Akaribu of Rema today. He has met with Ewusi of Makun, the Elekwe of Ekwe, all in Sagamu. Also, to the youth leaders and the consultation occurrence of such heinous crime in the town.
Abimbola Oyeyemi, Force PRO, Ogun State Command, thank you for talking to us on the news at 7.